Hello everyone, my name is Attila and welcome back to our Jutes campaign. So, this is the third time I tried to record this, but yeah, that is because the game has crashed just before I managed to end the turn. So I'm actually gonna very quickly end the turn and hope that, well, something is wrong there. So that's why it's kept on crashing, because when I recorded my Frankish part and my Western Roman Empire part today, there wasn't any problems with it. But yes, let's just try to get quickly to it. So yeah, what are we doing? Well, right now we are waiting for, well, to get ready for the Gauls, really. We're also seeing what the Angles are doing. But they seem to be intent on bothering the hell out of me with all that rambling about in my land. What are they doing in my land? I don't like them there. Anyway. So, to fix, or at least try to fix, some of the public order problems I have right now, I think some of it is provincial instability. No, it actually isn't. Never mind. But, yeah, to fix that, or help with it, I am trying to build up as many towns as possible, which of course is going to put the strain on my food, which I might have to resort to minus public order to get fixed. So you can see it's a vicious cycle. But I need to get something so that this region... Oh, hello. But yeah, so that this province, I should say, can actually sustain itself, while this army might be used elsewhere. My home province have actually, well, my capital province, I would say, has actually done a decent job of doing so I concur. And this one, well, it's really just been taken over, so I don't really expect too much of it. And you can see it has 2 armies in it, and the public order is acceptable, but not without military presence. Oh yeah, by the way, we have this guy, which, oh yes, he can upgrade. Forgot about that. We upgraded him every single time. And then the game crashed, and then that didn't save, and then I forget about it. That it didn't save. There you go. Not that these guys have that much ammo. Actually, the Huskans have, right? Or is that another unit? That might be another unit. But yeah, my income is quite good. And my, well, my saved up money is also quite good. So overall, this is looking pretty decent. But yeah, I need to get to some regions where the fertility is much better than, well, at least 2. Yeah, meager, poor, and I think this is also meager, so it's not different from, no, this is the same. So it's unseasonal conditions, I think, which goes under what they call climate. And you can actually see it. Where can you see it? Well, I guess you can see it. Yeah, you can see it down here, of course. Meager. There we go. Base fertility 1, climate -1. So meager. It's the worst I can basically have right now. So either I expand my farms, which is going to cost me a public order, which, as you should remember, I don't really want to have. Well, I really want to have public order, and it seems to be a problem, don't it? But yeah, it's like either or at this point. But of course, the solution is to push further southwards and get to the well, what used to be at least fertile lands of the Mediterranean. But that will take some time, and anything that's better than meager is pretty decent, even poor. Because you can see how much food it actually gives me. If I can find the correct thing here, which of course I can't. That is the best example, because that's not farmland, that's livestock occurred. Anyway, believe me when I say it. And then we have these guys. Once again, Roman equipment. And they have actually upgraded themselves. Legio Communitensis. Actually, I know what quite a few of these words mean, because I am just finished writing an essay on basically the power of the Roman army in the 4th century BC. No, not BC, but AD. Yeah, there we go. And that was very interesting. And I learned about quite a few expressions there, and, well, learned what they meant, really. Oh, I should not go for that. That was a governor, and not a general. Well, I'm not that good at doing two things at the same time. Anyway, yes, we're gonna end it. So, Commonitensi were basically, from what I understand, it was the internal army of the empire. AKA, it was not the border guard of the empire, as it is another name. Limitane? Maybe. Limitane. Basically, a word that is very, very close to limit, basically. And the Commonitensi were, as I said, they were part of the inner army that were responsible for attacking any tribe that actually breached the outer defenses. So finally, I know what that means. So do I want to take these guys on? I can just pump out mercenaries and try to do so. Yeah, why not? Should have the firepower. Or maybe not. Because these are Roman units, and therefore they are pretty decent. Let's see though. Anyway, only getting one shot here. Don't have a chance to blow it. Yes, this will be interesting. Also, if I actually don't win this, it's not that bad. Because, well, I mean, I lose some military presence in the province. But these guys, the Gaulish, they don't have a chance of actually taking the, well, any settlement really. I seriously doubt that they will come out of this battle with an army that is immediately capable of doing things. Not when they're going up against axemen and some pikemen. So, what does the enemy have? Well, they have cavalry. And heavy infantry, but I also have heavy infantry. So, I don't know. I think we're gonna win, basically because of, well, how the AI tends to behave. At least compared to a real person. But you never know. Might completely suck out there. Let's see, what is your range? Okay, so these guys need to come towards me if the onagers are to fire. Fair enough. Okay, they seem to be coming towards me. Thank you very much. Let's see, what did I grab with me here? Yeah, one of these guys. It's actually a bit hard to tell right now which units I have actually grabbed. Because of, well, of these spots from up here. Well, when they're actually under a unit like that, they're actually very hard to tell. At least from my camera angle. I can actually stretch this out pretty severely. Let's see, yeah. Okay, are they coming towards me? Yes, they are. Nice. Okay, I think I'm gonna hold my fire here. And let the first brother... Oh god, this is blinding. Holy moly. Yes, I should know. I'm Norwegian, so I have a bit of experience with the sun reflecting off the snow and it being absolutely blinding. Believe me, I've experienced that quite a lot in my youth. But yeah, what was I saying? Yes, I was gonna save the first volley to try to take these guys out as quickly as possible, but from what I can tell, I didn't hit anything. That's a shame. Oh, are you trying to outflank me here? Yeah, I don't think that is gonna work, I'm afraid. And just in case, just put these guys on skirmish mode. So, these guys are spearmen, so I have to be a bit worried. Well, not with missile throwers like that, I guess. Actually, what are they throwing? Okay, seems like spears. Do they change when they're in the air? Okay, it's the same spear. Yeah. Okay. I was wondering about that because I knew, like, heavy darts, basically heavy weighted darts, were often used as missiles for heavy infantry in these times. Although, that is actually more, I guess that's more common to the Roman soldier, so we might see some from them actually. And of course I can't remember the name of it. It's a Latin name, as you might imagine. Why are these guys not shattered? Well, they have good morale. I'll have to give them that. What are you doing? Okay. That's no okay target, I guess. So, they're first hitting this huge line, well, pretty thin, but still huge line, of Germanic pikes, which will blunt their attack, and once they have fought through them, and have hopefully tied themselves just a little bit, then I'll crush into them with my, hopefully, absolutely shattering axeman. Or the Hirdman. Which, well, they're more defensive units, but I still think they'll do relatively well against them. That was nice of you, allowing me to actually catch you. It's almost as bad as me when it comes to micromanaging. And thank you very much for that. Yeah, these guys are struggling. They're even routing from this. I didn't expect that. Oh, that was very nice, actually. But I don't get the like fire explosion effect that I get normally. Might have something to do with the ground not being, well, dry. But yeah, I have to give it to the mercenaries. They're really holding out here. Much longer than I expected. Oh, was that the... Yes, it was. Well, send in the next in line there. Well, I guess I shouldn't actually do that, seeing how they are more defensive oriented. Oh well. Too late now, right? Oh yeah, so you use your skirmish capability. Well, good on you. These guys are about to die. I'm gonna try to get them back to where they hopefully are relevant, but let's see if I actually get them there. Okay, so this is definitely mine. There's really no question that I'm about to win that flank, but I still have a massive gathering of enemy units in my center. So therefore it's very important to me to swing around as quickly as possible and hurt them. Okay, so apparently we're doing great here. I'm gonna stop these guys. Yeah, that's a shame. Oh, they are running as well. But that means that the morale is pretty awful all around when it comes to the enemy army. Okay, skirmishers, stop. Stop what you're doing. Stop everything. And yeah, I would prefer to chase out these guys, but we all know that that is futile. What maybe isn't futile is to get my skirmishers to do the thing. Although they need to be maneuvered a bit before I can actually do that properly. But yeah, hopefully the fall of this massive blob and hopefully the death of the enemy general will make it so that these guys rout on their own. But if they don't, well, then we need to help them. Yeah, you can see they're shattering, and every single unit has shattered except for these guys. The common intensive spear. And there the general is dead. Very nice. Ooh, veteran general. What is that for? It is for fighting and winning 25 campaign land battles. Nice. And my general didn't die. So flee against the level here. So, will there actually be anything left of the enemy army? Let's see. Well, if we could speed it up, that'd be great. Took quite a few captures. That was nice, means we can replenish bits. And we didn't actually lose any units, which is also very, very nice. Okay, so I'm gonna disband these guys, and these guys as well, I think. Yes. Basically take away all the mercenaries. And then I'll see if I can do double time. Yes, I can! I can actually get back to the city, actually. Yeah, let's get here. We are close to these guys and can rapidly get there if they actually are capable of striking again. Something I think they aren't. Oh yeah, by the way, let's take these guys off that mode. So, public order is apparently much better this round. With their present 13 immigrants, -6. Well, something changed there. Or maybe. No. No events. That really gives me a plus here. Did I build something? Did I, like, construct this? Was this construction complete? Maybe. Yeah, I seem to remember I queued something up in a region. I don't know. This city. And hopefully it was that. Yeah, here we go. Here you can see the best example of well, the falling quality of the soil that I was talking about. You can see food plus 30 from agriculture and then 20 additional food per fertility level. Which is giving me 20 additional food because the fertility level is 1. Yes, it's incredibly poor. Oh well. Anyway, what are we researching again? Ah yeah, we were finishing up that. Should we just jump to that? I don't really see anything else we like have to do. So, sure. Why not? Thought I saw landmass up here and was like, what? No, but I didn't. A trick of the eye. Actually, could use this navy as a bit of a scouting measure. Although that will mean that the military presence will actually drop here. And I don't want that. But something I do want is to expand. And continue expanding. Oh yeah, and also this. Yeah, 28. 14 plus per local fertility level. Pretty abysmal, isn't it? Anyway. We're gonna have to take what we can. So, who am I at war with right now? Well, I'm at war with the Gaul. And I am at war with the Franks. Any more than that? Maybe. It's easy to mix campaigns up when I'm playing like, well, one after the other for a part. So, I don't know, I might be at war with like the Celts or the Picts. But let's take a look at this, so you can see who we're actually at war with. Okay, Franks and Gauls. Okay, so those are actually the only ones we're at war with. That's quite nice, actually, considering how in my other campaigns I haven't been nearly that fortunate to get really any breathing room. Oh, are you kidding me? And I just can't reach... Well, I actually can reach them. Never mind, never mind. Just appeared like by the aura that I couldn't reach them there, for some reason. I think I lost a unit there. Or did I? Maybe I didn't. Huh. Anyway. Okay, so... Colonia Agrippia. Agrippina. Yes.
Ready for battle.
Can actually just fortify this guy and make him ready to invade. Yeah, why not? And actually, is that the last settlement? I don't know. Well, we can... I don't know if we call this cheating, but... Oh, there we go. Yeah. Very easy to see that, no. These guys do have... that is not their last province, rather. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Actually, I could probably go and attack right away, just pump out some mercenaries, and that would probably be enough. But I'm gonna wait until these guys are replenished enough, so I'm gonna fortify next turn when I actually can that, and probably get some mercenaries and then attack. This is relatively stable enough to where I can do that, especially after this and this has been built. But look at the food consumption, that's really what's bothering me. And that's also what's compelling me to drive further and further southward, to try to fix my problems. Oh well. But yeah, I think we end the turn. Unless I have some stuff I can upgrade. Yes, I can actually, so... yeah, look at this. 8 additional food, 8 per local fertility level. Well, what did it used to be? It used to be 20. So it will give me... okay, plus... oh, you know what I mean, an additional 2 public order of debuffs, debuff points. For both of them. And for that I get 10 additional food. Yeah, it's not doing it. Do I have anything that will help me? The goat herd. I can do that one instead. Just gives, well, a large number of animals just immediately. And it doesn't care too much about the fertility level. I think that's what we really have to do here. And what's going to benefits us up here in Scandinavia. Anyway, we're now done with this. So what do we do next? Can't afford that. I can go for this thing, which will give me the meat hall. Nordic skirmishers. Do I still have the Trell skirmishers? I think I do. Actually, I should check right away. Where did I have that? Okay, so I still have the Trell skirmishers, but I can also recruit Nordic skirmishers. Okay, I see. Nordic warriors will be emerged out of the Nordic brigade. Am I using a brigade right now? I don't think I am. The Hillmen are definitely not the brigade, so yeah, I have the exact same thing there. So, well, at least with units I'm using currently, that doesn't really matter, but it might matter down the line. So what do we really want here? Well, from agricultural and animal husbandry buildings, I really want outputs, but this is not gonna get me that. Although, if I go down this street, it will give me access to the, well, the food-producing buildings right away. But I don't really need that now, because I don't think I've maxed out on what I can build at the moment. So, I'm always a fan of going down the military tree, but I do recognize that I do need to go down the civic tree quite a bit. But I don't know what to do here. Guess we just go down the way we want to. So, recruitment capacity? Okay, recruitment capacity. That's global. That's awesome. Recruitment cost for cavalry units go down, and recruitment cost for ranged units go down. Okay, let's go for that, since I really don't know what else to go for. So, did I hit intern? No, I didn't. Where did I get that message? That was weird. Well, I didn't read it. There might be an explanation in there that I didn't bother for. But yeah, that usually comes after a battle. I don't know. This game can be weird at times. But not nearly as weird as Rome 2 was at this same point in time during its launch, so I'm fine with that. Not that it's bothering me, really. It's only like minor things. And yeah, this one isn't, as I said, bothering me at all, so... How many turns? Oh, 2 turns until you already... Oh, I looked at the wrong unit there. Really, you I should be looking at, isn't it? 5 turns. Well, okay enough. 4 turns. Okay, they'll be ready to attack. In a relatively short time, but hopefully... Well, hopefully. I don't know. Like... taken from my experience of this game, these guys can just magically have a new stack here instantly. Because, well, they can have infinite stacks, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, this is new units. That is someone I haven't been using before. Viking Raiders. Okay, I know they are... Well, actually, have they replaced my Huskars? Or maybe I can't recruit Huskars here. I probably can't recruit Huskars. They haven't replaced them, because then I would have been able to upgrade them. Something that I am not. Okay, so where did I get the Huskars from? Is it from... Oh, really? Where is that from? The Viking Raiders. Yeah, that says provides garrison. But it doesn't say anything about recruitment. It might say something about that in the previous tier. No, it doesn't. I'm guessing it comes from here then. Or maybe from this port, seeing that it is a military port and the raiders were pretty much, well, a naval. It's a naval military port. And the Viking raiders were traditionally seen as the guys who were, well, raiding the English coast. So, maybe they come from there. We'll have to see. Let's see, a Great Hall. That's that. And from the previous tier, again that. No. That doesn't matter. Okay then. So finally, let's take a look at this. No, where do I get them from? That's Nordic Raider, not the same thing, that's cavalry. I'm really wondering about this. There you go, finally, livestock herd. Well, that's a weird place to get them from, in my opinion. But why not? They appear to be a pretty decent unit. But yeah, from all of that, I really didn't gain anything. Oh, look at the Nordic Brigade. Yeah, they are awful. They need to be replaced. And I'll get that from that. But yeah. So yeah, do I want to get Viking Raiders or do I want to get something else? I do have quite a lot of melee units. So I think I'll go for the Nordic Horse Raiders instead. I'll get some cavalry and maybe some Nordic bows while I sit back and wait. So Nordic Horse Raiders, how many can I get at a time? Ah, 5. Yeah, that should be enough. And then I'll take some Nordic bows. And that's actually a full army. So we'll recruit this to be a full army. And then we'll also wait until these guys are at least mostly fully replenished, and then we'll attack. So that's the plan for now. I hope you did enjoy this part, and I hope to see you guys next time. Goodbye.